Prodovite. Nutrition that gets in.
But right now, what I'd like to do is introduce Bill and Steve and turn it over to you two. How are you both doing tonight?
We're doing great. We're doing great. I'm probably going to be a problematic person for the cell phones because I'm in a car, so forgive me.
Well, that's why they have side roads, Bill, that you can pull over.
Right.
Well, let me turn it over to you because I know you guys discuss several things before each call, and I'll just turn it over and let you have it right now.
All right. Well, Steve and I actually had a discussion earlier today and are wanting to discuss a couple of issues. Number one is going to be the use of Prodovite, and I would also say Brain Reward along the way, but especially Prodovite for enhancing performance activities. Steve, you want to kind of kick it off a little bit?
Sure, because we always end up, it's fine. We always talk to people. There's so many people with conditions that are looking to get better and feel better, and that's a major reason for Prodovite and Brain Reward. But we also want to remind people that people who are in quote-unquote relatively good shape or healthy or are looking to improve performance in work or exercise, Prodovite is a great supplement for that as well. And we've had people in the past who have mentioned that they will have improved their times, their personal best, their endurance. And there's a couple reasons why it's important to remember that, especially if you're talking to other people out there who are saying, well, I'm pretty healthy. How will this help me? Well, beside what it's doing for you under the surface where you don't know, but for any time that you are looking to improve your ability to perform a task that requires energy, endurance, strength, Prodovite actually is a tremendous benefit for people that are going through that. And it's not just that it will improve their ability to perform and endurance-wise in terms of we've seen how it improves hemoglobin levels in the blood and improves blood flow. So you know, as you're getting more oxygenation and better blood flow, all of your muscles are getting more access to oxygen and nutrients to perform, to simply perform better and longer so that you can perform a task longer, build your muscles better, improve endurance. But the other side of the fence is that as you exercise or work and start to get tired and you build up these byproducts of muscle metabolism, acids like lactic acid, it's important that your body has the ability to eliminate those because that means you're going to recover quicker. And again, by the same process, we know that the blood flow is improving. So the fact is that the Prodovite, with all the nutrients, the electrolyte buffers, helps the body to recover much faster and more efficiently from any type of physical activity. So the reality of it is if you're doing anything from walking to running to weightlifting to bicycling, it doesn't matter, you name it, Prodovite can be a great benefit taken either before to kind of get your blood flowing and improve all of the metabolic functions, or after the workout is over, within a half hour on an empty stomach. It can be a great recovery item that will, not only improve your performance over time, but should help eliminate some of the typical aches and pains that we always get from those long, hard workouts. So, Bill, you want to take it from there?
Yeah, I just, I'm going to be competing in a half marathon near the end of the summer.
On purpose?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I've agreed to do that. And the problem is that over the last few months since we've been doing this and providing nutritional supplementation to improve health, I've not worked out. And my body has begun to change its God-given shape somewhat into something that's abnormal. So I'm going to be increasing my workout routine. Well, 2 days ago, Saturday was my first day. I went out and I ran 2.5 miles. This morning I went out and I ran 4 miles. And normally my body would be just in excruciating misery from doing that. And I have to say that I did 2 shots of Prodovite Prodovite before I ran, and I had one shot after I came back, and my recovery's been amazing. And I've been an extreme athlete for most of my life, and it's really, when you lay off for 4.5 months, that just is ridiculous not to have terrible lactic acid driven pain and muscle aches and difficulty walking, especially when you're 62 years old. So I'm really just thrilled with the results I'm getting. The other thing is back to this whole oxygen utilization. You know, one of the things that we saw in the live blood cell analysis is a dramatic improvement in hemoglobin refilling in the cells, which means improved oxygen utilization. When you improve oxygen utilization, you improve something called cell respiration, the ability of cells to burn sugar to make energy. And when you don't have that ability, it increases the burden on your body because it increases the requirement for sugar. As much as 19 times the amount of sugar is needed to try and produce the same amount of energy when you can't use oxygen. So the Prodovite makes an absolutely astonishing achievement in restoring cell respiration, and that's why we're seeing people who are having very significant improvements in performance output. And actually, I'd love to have one of the doctors who's competes in a 100-mile run come on next week and talk about the results he's getting. It's just a stunning success story. But that's why people are getting more efficient. You know, their body, their cells are making energy much more efficiently, reducing the heavy demand for sugar, improving insulin function, you know, reducing pancreatic distress, improving insulin function, improving thyroid function. It's just an amazing product. You know, your delivery system is absolutely a miracle. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And I would challenge anybody who's listening tonight, if they work out on any kind of regular basis, to do a little test and take even one dose, about a half hour before you do your workout, and see how you feel. And I'm willing to bet you'll notice a difference in your ability to perform, or just the ease at which you do your exercise. And then take about another dose within a half hour after you finish your exercise, preferably on an empty stomach. And just watch throughout the next several hours and see if you don't notice that you're not as sore, you have more energy during the day, and even the next morning when you typically wake up and you're sore, if you've done a hard workout, you may notice that you're not quite as sore.
Yeah, so it's a great thing.